What's up, guys? Today we will continue where we left last time, and I will probably do another video testing Varl, because I do think that maybe last time I did get a bit lucky and probably it won't go as good as it. And also I happened to got Phoenix yesterday from doing the fusion shard pulls, so I will definitely make another video testing Phoenix as well. The main issue with Phoenix is, there's multiple issues, but the main issue is that if you want to get the effect with his A1, which is a very hard hitting double hitter that blocks revive, you need debuffs on enemy, and basically only champion in practice who can synergize well with that and provide the debuff is Ukko, because the enemies might have immunities and something like that. Like, every team is going to have Stone Skin, and probably they're going to have at least Siphi and Duchess or one of them. So you're not really able to consistently place debuffs without any buff strippers. But Ukko does with his A2 both buff strip and place a debuff, so it can kind of synergize with Phoenix. I think it will be a bit inconsistent, but I think it's definitely worth trying. Of course, he's like 14k base HP, so he will be one-shot by anything, but that pretty much applies to most of the nukers in this game anyway, so it's nothing new. But yeah, today I still have Varl geared, so in a fight like this where the enemy is using Harima, I will definitely use Varl. Do I want to go with either... it's kind of ticking time bomb. Well, I guess I'll go with Nakarada and Rotos and then see what he picks. I pretty much always have to go with either Nakarada or Helicat to try protect Varl. I could go with both of them as well, but we will see. Maybe I will go with Ukko. But yeah, I mean, I was surprised how well Varl did last time, so I'm almost expecting him to do a lot worse than today. But we will see. I wish Initve just wasn't the demon spawn, and I think I would be fine with Initve. But the thing that he can't crit on Harima is actually a huge deal, because almost every single team that I fight will use Harima. So otherwise I think Initve would be pretty good, but that cuts down his consistency so much that I'm kind of in search for other options. Should we just go with both Helicat and Nakarada? I guess we could do it, yeah. I mean, I could go with Ukko as well. Ukko or Helicat is a hard choice, but let's go with Helicat. And yeah, I mentioned it last time, but I've been having all kinds of different builds in Helicat. I guess the original first video I did with him was in nuke build. And then I have done several different builds with him that are very high damage with Cruel and Savage, or kind of some damage with Cruel and Stone Skin and all kinds of variations. But right now he's just in a full speed build. He's like 350 speed in 4-piece Stone Skin, so he doesn't really do any damage, and he's more there to protect my nukers. So this is kind of interesting, like these fights where they ban the reviver, it's of course very risky, but the fact that I actually get my Rotos in the fights is very nice. Yeah, I guess I did make a mistake though. I picked the wrong Nakarada in this fight, because the other one is kind of fast Nakarada in bolster, like 220 speed, and it's in refresh. And this one is like 0 speed in reaction, because I can't do a 0 speed build in normal bolster, and it is in shield, so the Ukko would be able to remove the shield, but I guess I got lucky there. And he was saving the shield for the second turn and didn't open with it, but I don't think he even realized that it's not the bolster Nakarada, but it's a shield one. So I guess it worked out well. But yeah, it's kind of scary that they ban my Duchess, but actually I feel like the fights where they do ban Duchess, it's kind of okay, because if I can get my Necret in the fights, it's actually a... I mean, not Necret, my Rotos in the fights, it's actually a pretty big deal, and it is kind of win condition for me. I rather they ban my Duchess than my Rotos, so I'm totally cool with this. Even if they have Harima, it's still my best shot to win any fight is if I get Rotos. And I do surprisingly well in these fights without revivers. Of course it depends on the teams and RNG, but I'm already having a very hard time against a good team like this, so... Not sure if I should have gone with UDK instead of Necret, because this Rotos is getting slept continuously, but I guess we at least have 2 nukers in this team, so Varl is also doing some damage. Damn, I probably should have saved the Varl AoE for later, because I opened with the A2, because now oh, nice. So Helicat has some damage, but it isn't full crit, right? But yeah, it has some damage, not like full damage, but yeah, so... Let me think about this. Okay, I think I'm just winning at this point, yeah. Because the Varl only has A3 left, so it would have been able to kill one of the revivers, but the other one would have revived it. Ah, damn it. Is that gonna cause issue for me, or am I still gonna be safe? Anyway, the Helicat critting with that AoE nuke on the revivers was a great thing. But yeah, my Rotos barely got any turns, or did it? I don't think it got a single turn in that fight. But we were actually able to just win it with wall damage, which is kind of funny. I mean, granted that we got lucky at the start and Ukko got polymorphed, but it happens. And yeah, I guess that was a pretty good team too, so I'll take it. Not sure if we can really give them the glory of these like recent good fights to the wall or the actual teams that I've been using, but I guess kind of both. I mean, wall can still at least crit against Harima, so it is progress for me. But yeah, one mistake I did there though is that if the enemy has the last pick, and if he didn't pick 2 nukers yet, I probably shouldn't pick Helicat. I need to avoid picking it in a fight like this, so... let me think about it. But in this fight I can pick, but not yet. I need to save Helicat for later. I think we will just open with Necret pick, so we have some bolster in the team, because we have seen that bolster is very good. Of course, I still have the option to go with Staltus, and if I find a reason to use him, I will definitely use him as well. I think it would be kind of nice to get Harima or Tarasto, because if I had one of them, I don't think I would be using this fast Duchess every fight. I think it would be very fun to go with the slow bolster Duchess, because Rotos is totally fine, even if he doesn't get attack buff at the start. But these other nukers, they definitely won't kill anything without attack buff, so I kind of need to go with this. And of course, everybody needs Whale as well, except Rotos wouldn't, and Harima wouldn't either, but... Okay, this is looking like a very tough team. It's basically the best possible team that you can have in this game. And probably he's going to pick Harima or Rotos as the second nuker. Should we go with UDK? I don't think there's any chance that I will be banning Sifi in this fight. But yeah, if I go with... Nah, I could have gone with UDK if I knew what he was gonna pick before, but at this point I want to get the Helicat. I mean, he's probably going to ban the Helicat, to be fair, but he would also ban the UDK, but fuck. Fuck. Now I have to go with Helicat. I was too slow. I should have picked Rotos and Wall, or Rotos and Wall at this point, but now he can actually still go with Ukko. I was kind of thinking too slowly, and I should have saved the Helicat as the last pick. I think he will go with one Nuger and Ukko at this point. Of course, I will have the option to ban the Ukko because he doesn't have lockout or anything in the team, which is something that I might actually do. Oh, okay, he went with the Siphi UDK Helicat combination as well. I guess this is a very good team. I will probably have to ban the Helicat, even though I want to ban the Taras. Right, yeah, he's gonna outspeed me so hard, and the UDK Helicat combination is insane. I can't let him have both of them, so it's going to be either UDK or Helicat, but I think I'll go with Helicat ban. Not sure if I will have any chance against this team though, but I will give it a go. Is he gonna ban my Helicat as well? I assume. Rotos, okay. I mean, it does make sense because my kill potential is very low without Rotos, but I was still kind of expecting him to ban Helicat just because it would have been faster if he did do it, but I'll take this as well. I guess the issue here is also that I can't fully stack the Varl damage with his passive because Varl is also gonna reduce his damage, and I think it caps at 30% if I don't recall wrong, but still it will cut some damage from Varl, and I won't be able to stack it at the start of the fight with AoE nukes. Yeah, that Siphi has so many buffs, I don't think it's gonna die. I'm not gonna go for the A3 just yet, unless it takes another turn before Wall. Oh, it did. Then I think I'll go with the A3 and see what happens. I mean, surely I will kill... never mind, he has the UDK. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I will definitely kill it with A3 if it wasn't for the UDK. I don't think it will die to the A2. Kind of close. But this was a very squeezy Siphi and not the typical build. We can try to go for the AoE nuke, and maybe if we get a crit, it might die. Okay, no crit this time. Like I mentioned, this is a 350 speed build, so it's not fully crit capped because I went for speed and not damage in this build. If I had a Siphi, I would probably do the type of build that everybody else does nowadays, which is with stone skin but high damage. But I need him for protection more than damage, so I'm going full speed. Right now he's the fastest champion on my account. I guess he has so much turn meter boost in this team because of Siphi and Marichka that the UDK is actually losing the stone skin pretty fast. And maybe I can threaten his team a bit after that. Of course, the biggest issue here is going to be that I need to kill both Siphi and Marichka, and they will be reviving each other, so it won't be easy, but we will give it a go. What I have to do here is now that I will have to kill like everybody in his team before I kill Marichka, just to get some pressure off me, right? No, I don't think so. The issue here is that no, we will give the UDK and then we will go for Marichka. We will just leave the Taras up. Okay, that was pretty good damage. I guess he is strong affinity against UDK and I'm used to weak hitting against them, so... I mean, the A3 does have very high multiplier of 5.7 combined with 30% defense ignore, so it should hit pretty hard. And I guess it was able to take care of the UDK pretty well. And it got the block damage for 1 turn, so I'm kind of, because of that, I'm able to get Helicat block damage on the next turn, and I guess the enemy will be very frustrated about this. I don't think he saw coming that he's gonna have so hard time against Varl, but looks like he will. So yeah, he just had the block damage, now he lost it, and now he will get it again. Damn, I would be so annoyed if I was the enemy. Maybe if I can time it properly, and maybe if I can ally attack Maritzka with Varl, and then get the turn before Siphi with Varl, or maybe the other way around, that Varl will kill Maritzka and then Nakarada will ally attack before Siphi turn. That might be one way to get the revivers killed. But yeah, I need to get... This Nakarada is very slow, so it's kind of issue. Well, not very slow, but it isn't like super fast, it's like 200 speed. But yeah, maybe if I can time it properly, I can do it. So I do have block damage and immunity, so there's actually no reason to hit Taras and get our attack reduced. So we can just hit Siphi. Let's see, okay, the Duchess is about to die, and we will not have the defense, I mean the block damage buff up yet. It kind of looks like I might lose at this point, but I'm just gonna have to use the A2 shield, even if I will get defense buff next turn, because it's gonna die soon anyway. Okay, should I just give the ally protection to Duchess at this point? I feel like the Duchess is going to die anyway. Well, let's give it to Duchess. Let's see. Maybe if we can survive like this. But yeah, finishing off a team with Taras and Maritzka is not easy, so... I mean, not that, well, those two as well, I mean Maritzka and one other reviver. Of course, I have gone into a billion rant about them being OP, so you know what the deal is already. Let's just do the ally attack to rotate the cooldown on the A3 faster. Because I do need it on the wall, I think, if I want to finish this team. That's pretty much the only way that I can get Maritzka and Siphi killed, because if I kill Maritzka, then Siphi is gonna get revived, and then it's gonna revive Maritzka, and it's gonna be endless cycle. So I need to get both of them, or I need to kill the Siphi before it gets a turn, and the way I can do it is if I get ally protection. I mean, ally attack with Nakarada on one of them. Do I just... I guess I just... Well, never mind. Let's just go for the AoE nuke, I guess, and I'm pretty sure Siphi is definitely gonna get revive up, but at least we will waste the cooldown. Maybe I should have killed him with A3 actually, and not the A2. I didn't think about the Nakarada. I mean the UDK. I was thinking about saving the A3 for later to get the block damage now that he loses it, but maybe I should have just killed him with A1 or A3. Too bad that the Nakarada isn't moving before wall, because I think, well, never mind, not after that heal. I was thinking that maybe I will just be able to kill the Necret with ally attack because it was very low HP, but not with full HP again. Yeah, Maritzka is insanely OP. It is what it is. At least now, maybe I should... Fuck. I want to kill Siphi now so that she doesn't get turns to get her revive back up, but I can't do it because of UDK, so... Yeah, this is so stupid. I guess I should have just been patient and just do like A1s on Taras for a couple turns. So that I would be able to kill both of them before they get revives up again. Maybe I screwed myself trying to end this fight. Yeah, it was probably a big mistake. There's no way that the Siphi doesn't have revive up at this point, because she will get so many turns before I can kill her again. So it's going to be the same deal next time, and the only way I can kill them is if I kill one of them with Necret, so that was a big mistake. Of course, if the teams were a bit different, I mean, the fact that he wasn't able to kill me in this time, if I had something else, I would definitely been able to win this fight, but it is what it is. Nice, at least that decreased cooldown might be handy, but I think we're gonna lose Duchess at this point. I don't think Helicat has... I think it's still one turn cooldown left for the block damage, and it will be very hard to kill his team without attack buff, so I think at this point we have lost the fight. Okay, he survived that, and Siphi does have immunity. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Maritzka is so OP that... Never mind. It's mildly frustrating, but I have been through this a million times before, so... It is what it is. I could go onto another rant how unbalanced the game is and how unfair this is, but everybody knows it, so... We have had very good fusions in the last one or 2 years, so maybe we can get something that is able to deal with those two. Who knows? Like, of course people were very excited about champions like Helicat and Brogni, but they were kind of more PvE champions, even though both of them have seen some use in PvP, and Helicat is pretty much meta right now. But champions like Ukko or Python were definitely like insane for PvP, so maybe if we can get more champions like that and one of them would happen to be good against the duo, then it might be interesting. Or a nuker, of course. If I could get a nuker that isn't magic affinity and is tanky or has high damage or something, then that would be interesting. Okay, nice. Siphi got slept. That's actually... That's almost a win condition. I don't think I will be able to kill Maritzka in time though, that's the issue. But yeah, I'm sure he is very frustrated about this block damage as well. It's definitely... Helicat is very good in these fights. And this is kind of the unpopular version that I'm just going full speed, but like I mentioned before, I feel like I need to do this on my account. And if I had a Siphi, I would definitely build a nuke Helicat, but it just isn't an option for me. I don't think my AoE has enough damage to kill both of them without attack buff, sadly. They are kind of low HP, but I still don't think this will be enough. If it is enough, then that would be nice though. I think Maritska, yeah, Maritska didn't die. And that means that Siphi will get revived. Man, it sucks so hard. What do I want to do here? Should I just A1 the Taras and try to see if I can finish this fight? Yeah, I think even if I kill... Yeah, fuck this. Even if I kill the Maritska now, then... I have to kill it now because I ran out of the boss. But Siphi is gonna get turned before Varl, so... Well, nice, we got turn meter. Ah, I almost thought that maybe there was a chance, but no. Yeah, that's just so unfair. Yeah, we so deserve to win this fight. But... Anyway, I guess the team did very well, it's just that we can't kill the Siphi and Maritska combination, that's the only issue, but I'm kind of shocked that we were able to survive 50 minutes against a team like this with all of the best possible champions in the game. Varl did okay too, but sadly he doesn't have 2 AoE nukes, which he kind of would have needed in this matchup. Lol. Varl actually did more damage than Taras, which is very funny. I don't know how that happened, but okay. Anyway, moving on. I think since we were able to put out a fight against a team like that, maybe if we meet somebody that doesn't have all of the best champions, then we should be able to do pretty good. Or maybe if I played differently at that one point, maybe if I didn't kill it and I was just A1ing the Taras for a couple turns, maybe I might have been able to finish the fight. I will try it next time if it comes down to it. I was kind of trying to end the fight, but it just it didn't work. I had to play it very patiently. I'm not sure if that would have worked either, but it's better than not trying. Yeah, picking Rotos as the first champion wasn't the best idea, but I was talking and I had to pick something, so... Should we just go pretty much the same setup as last time? I think, yeah. One thing I've definitely realized is that I do happen to have 2 Nakarats. They are the only good Void champions that I have pulled, and 2 of the same one, but I haven't been using him that much in live arena lately, because I have been trying different strategies and he didn't fit into all of them. But definitely he is still the best champion on my account, so I should pretty much try to use Nakarat in every fight, I think. I mean, if there is some combinations where he doesn't fit, then that's a different story, or maybe against Georgie teams if he would have picked it early. But in general, yeah, I need to pick Nakarat way more. Okay, so we will definitely... Wait, he can just pick Ukko. Well, I can ban Ukko. We will go with Helicat, but do I want to go with Staldos or Varl in this fight? Nah, I still want to go with Varl to kill that Harima. So basically I ended up picking the same team as last fight. I'm not sure how this will go. Oh, he went full speed. Well, I guess I'll definitely ban George it if it comes down to this. I mean, if he doesn't ban my Rotos, then I would totally be fine with George it, but I think he's still gonna ban either Rotos or Nakarada and not Helicat, but we will see. Oh, he did ban Helicat, okay. Then I'm pretty sure I could have banned something else than George it, but I wasn't 100% sure that he would do it. I mean, this is another triple reviver team, but Arbiter is a lot squeezier, so maybe we can kill this one. We will see. At least Duchess doesn't revive champions with turn meter, so it might be easier to cut in and kill everybody without them doing infinite amount of revives like in the last fight, but let's see. I do like this matchup. I don't think this is the worst team comp that I could meet. Often the enemies are much harder than this one. Do I want to protect Duchess or Rotos? I think I still want to protect Rotos, mainly just so that he doesn't get slapped. But it is kind of looking good for me at this point, I would think. Can I kill both of these with A2? I think probably... Surely Arbiter will die, I'm not sure about Duchess. But let's go with the A2. Oh, nobody died, damn it. The issue here is the Harima passive, because if it wasn't for that I could kill the Siphi easily with A3, but it won't die with Harima passive, so I need to play it a bit differently. Fuck. It was my alarm clock, but we're all good. I don't have to go anywhere right now, so it's okay. But yeah, I guess we won this fight. But yeah, probably this isn't the best comp. The Arbiter was kind of odd choice here, and if he picked pretty much anything else, like Lockout, Helicat, like many other things would have been a better option, but... Wait, I think the Siphi used her revive, right? So... it shouldn't have one. Okay, never mind. I'm not sure if I can kill anybody with the A3. Just because of the harem. Well, they are very low HP, okay. Barely I was able to do it. The A2 I think should kill Siphi. Yeah. It's very funny because normally the A3 does way more damage than A2. But with Harima, the A2 is actually more damage. I mean, yeah, it is more damage. But yeah, I guess we won the fight. This didn't go distance quite like the last one because it was way less tanky without the Maritska in it. People often forget, because Taras is the one killing you, that they think that Taras is more OP than Maritska. But Maritzka is incredibly OP as well. It's just because it's not actively killing you, you sometimes forget about how good she actually is. But I think probably most players or the like top players would usually say that Taras is more OP than Maritzka, but I personally wouldn't agree. I still think that Maritzka is better than Taras. Of course, they are both insanely better than anything else, so it's kind of hard to compare them, and they do different roles as well. And of course, they get super good when they are together, so ideally you want to have both of them anyway. Let's go with the early big Necret this time for the polymorph. Many people were asking me that why didn't I go for Yetni and why I don't think he's a good champion for live arena, because he would be a spirit affinity nuker. I don't think it will be better than Varl in the first place, and it does have a lot of unnecessary debuffs that I don't like, but I think the Yetni fusion was just after, was it Rotos or Harima 10x, and I knew that the fusion was coming, but I wanted to go for the 10x, so I couldn't do the fusion even if I wanted to. Interesting. I don't see that many Kaimar picks. I guess we're definitely not gonna go with Helicat this time. It's gonna be Ukko or Cardiel. I'm kind of thinking which one. Let's go with Cardiel. Ukko could have definitely been able to be weak hitted by Kaimar, so it would have been a good option too. Okay, this is kind of interesting team. Maybe I haven't fought against this guy before, because I remember I once fought against somebody using +4 Astrolon and it basically didn't do anything against me. Also, I think this is kind of squishy team, so actually let's go with Status instead of Varl. We can definitely kill this team with Status this time. Who do we want to ban? I almost feel like I want to ban the Ramondu, right? It's kind of hard to make a choice here. Or should I ban the Arbiter? No, let's ban the Arbiter. I think if I ban the Arbiter, then my Cupidus should go before his Kaimar. Almost certainly. I would be surprised if he has that good gear on Kaimar. Or not even about how good gear it is, but nobody goes into like ultra speed builds on him. Okay, I guess this guy does. He has like 350 speed Kaimar, okay. What? Well, I guess yeah, he didn't have enough accuracy for my Cardiel. I'm not sure if I got lucky. It might have some small amount of resistance, because maybe he doesn't have barely any accuracy with that build. I guess I could have just A3'd the Astrolon, and it might have died to the A1 from Status, but I'm not 100% sure because of the Arima passive, but at this point we definitely won the fight. Yeah, this is what happens, like, this guy has even a +4 champion, the Astrolon, but it's totally wrong champion, so if you don't have the meta stuff, you get out. I guess he does have Harima, but the rest of his team is kind of unique and not super threatening to me, so. But if that +4 Astrolon was like a Rotos or Taras, then he would be so much better off than he is. I guess the Harima still did a number on me, which is the one meta champion that he had in the team. Can't underestimate those Harimas. But yeah, the +4 Astrolon is like cannon fodder. It is what it is. The +0 Harima is like 200 times better than the +4 Astralon, which is so stupid, but that's just how it is in practice. I mean, at least he's going with his own teams and having fun, but that definitely wasn't the hardest matchup, even though the Harima did almost wipe my team anyway. Wait, should I mean, people so often ask about the build, so let me just quickly show the Staldos build. This hasn't changed, it's the same build that I have been using for a while. And it's the same build that I would make if I had Harima. It's kind of faster than average build, and it's with speed boots actually, and not defense boots. But I do like that you have a fast nuker in live arena, because if you can cut in between the enemy nukers and supports, or just outspeed them and take multiple turns, it is a very big win condition. What else should I show? Well, that's the Staldos build. This is the Varl build. It's not super fast, but it's kind of combination of fast and hard hitting, or not fast, but like medium speed. And then what else? That's the Heligat build I was talking about. It's like 348 speed in stone skin and speed, and it has a little bit of crit damage and little bit of crit rate, so it can sometimes kill some people, but it isn't really built for damage. So, and yeah, I mean, let's not go through all of the builds. I just wanted to show the ones that people most likely would ask about. I try to show my builds very often, but if I show them like every video, I'm sure it will be frustrating, but many people hide their builds and don't want to tell about them to others. And yeah, I just prefer to like try to show them all the time so that people know. Even though often my builds aren't exactly the meta ones that people do on those champions, because often I kind of have to adjust things to my account, and I never can really use any of the meta teams or strategies, so sometimes my builds are kind of unique and not the ones that most people use. But many of them are exactly like everybody else would do it as well. Yeah, let's open with the same thing I did last time. But so, I was kind of expecting to get below 50% win ratio today, and maybe we still have time to change that and lose like 5 fights in a row. But again, it went pretty well up to this point. Even the one fight that we did lose, first of all, that guy had insane champions, like all of the best champions in the game, but it was kind of close. I mean, we had a 15-minute fight against that guy, so it's not like we couldn't have won the fight. Maybe, I'm not sure if I would have won it if I was more patient, but maybe I made a mistake, and maybe I would have won the fight if I just A1 the Taras a few times and I didn't kill the Marichka. But I did learn the lesson, and next time, if it gets to that, I will be more patient about it. This kind of looks hard fight. Rotos definitely isn't a good matchup for Varl, and I think it's totally possible that he will ban my Rotos. Actually, I know how he won't ban my Rotos. Well, is this a lost cause? If I pick UDK, he will ban my UDK and I will have to ban his UDK or Harima. Is that a lost cause for me? We're basically using the same teams, but he has the Harima, which makes an insane difference in this fight. Yeah, I don't think... I kind of want to ban the Harima, but I can't. I either have to ban UDK or Necret, but because I can't let him have both of them together. It's an insane combination if Necret is protecting UDK. But yeah, we will have to ban the UDK. I'm surprised that he banned my Necret, but I guess it's so that he can kill my Rotos with the Harima A2, but Necret wouldn't protect Rotos at the start of the fight anyway, so it is still an option to him. I think him banning my UDK is a good... not banning my UDK is a good thing for me. I would much rather that he banned the Necret than UDK in this matchup. He won't be able to sleep me and the Rotos won't do any damage for many turns. I'm not sure if I can kill through the shield with the Rotos A2, but I want to focus on stacking the HP, and that is kind of going... okay, nice. That's kind of going to be my win condition. Wait, can I just kill it with Wall? Oh, never mind. Okay, he got the protection. I was almost thinking that maybe I can just kill it with Wall A3 next time, but I think what I will do is that I will just do the... well, no, he's gonna get the defense buff up again. Let's open with the A3 on the Harima. I don't think it will die to it, but yeah. But let's keep killing the Harima, and then at least Sifi will have to waste a revive on it, and maybe Rotos can get a turn in between when Harima is dead, in which case he could be very threatening to the enemy team, and maybe I can kill both the Necret and Sifi in the same turn if it comes down to that. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, if we can get rid of the Harima passive, like now if Sifi revives it, and then Wall kills Harima, and Rotos gets a turn when Harima is not dead with the A3, I think maybe I can win at that point. This is kind of interesting territory because Varl is of course a new champion for me, but it seems like this would be a tactic that would work. Yeah, there's no way that it's not gonna die this AoE. And Harima is so low HP now because of the HP destruction that she will always die easily when she gets revived anyway. But yeah, I think that's definitely it for this fight. Even without attack buff, but when he didn't have the Harima passive, I would easily be able to kill the Sifi with Rotos. I mean, it's not his fault, but I hate it when the fight is already over and then they leave the fight and now I can see the battle screen and it's just confusing to me, but it's not his fault, it's Plarium's fault. I assume it's so simple thing that they might fix it at some point, but who knows. So, by the way, apparently this SK guy already has Quintus. I guess I remember last time I mentioned him several times in my videos, but last time I didn't I wasn't able to find his channel because he didn't have the English part in his name, but I guess he changed it now, so it's easy to find him. But I assume that he will make a video about the what's it called, Quintus soon. So maybe you want to check out this channel. I guess you will find it if you type Golden Sato. I don't think he had this before. I think he put this recently so that you can find his channel. But yeah, he will probably make video about Quintus soon. So considering that, I assume he just got it like in the last couple minutes, like in this session. So yeah, you should probably check out that one if you're interested about it. I am also curious to see some gameplay from Quintus and what he thinks about him after playing with him. I assume that like, I think Quintus looks like it will be very good. If he finds ways to use Quintus in Classic Arena, that is better than the current meta, which I think he might, then maybe he's gonna get a trophy next reset because of the Quintus. I think at least he has a good chance to do it. Basically, all of my top 3 finishes are in a time when something changed about the game, and I was kind of ahead of the meta, and I came up with some strategies before nobody had ever seen them, and they basically worked really well on the first reset, and then when people knew about them, they weren't as good. So that has worked for me well in the past, so maybe it will work for him as well. Wait, what am I doing? I need to pick Necret and then Duchess. Like, I have explained this stuff before, but for instance, the first time that I got top 3, it was when Bolster set was new, and I did a team with like Shield and Bolster, and it wasn't something that people were like that they had seen before. And I also had a high resistance Duchess, and my defense had like 90% win ratio, and all of the top players were losing to my defense because they weren't expecting a team like that. And yeah, okay, without getting to all of them, but basically every time it was something like something changed in the game, or I had some new strategy, and it worked very well one time, and then it was kind of diminished after people knew about it. But maybe Sato can do the same with Quintus. That's one of the reasons why I have been kind of trying to get Quintus as fast as possible, because I think it will give me an edge in Classic Arena, and the earlier that I can get it, I think the more benefit I can get out of him. If I want to try go for trophy again, which for now seems completely impossible, which it wasn't before Taras and Maritzka, but who knows, maybe meta changes and it might be possible for me to try compete again. Maybe if Taras and Maritzka get nerfed and I get Quintus, then that could be a good moment for that. Anyway, it's pretty cool that somebody's already getting to Quintus, because it was looking like it will still take a while, but I guess he's much higher points than the second highest rated in live arena, so he will get good content about that. Or I assume he more cares about if he can get edge to like arena reset and maybe get a trophy with him, but anyway. So he did pick Ukko, and I don't think I want to... What do I want to go for? I don't think I want to ban the Ukko in this fight, so I went with my own Ukko as well. This matchup doesn't really look very good for me, to be honest. I don't think I will do well in this one. I mean, maybe his Ukko gets polymorphed and I get lucky with my Ukko, but outside of that, I think I'm in a bad position because he does have Harima, and he's gonna go first with his Ukko because of Siphi, so it doesn't look like I have a chance. Okay, and now that he also banned my... Wait, what? Did his Ukko not take a turn? I guess this is a very slow Ukko build. But yeah, now that I don't even have Rotos, I'm not sure if I can even kill this team with Varl. Oh, come on. That's so BS. I guess this is a more tanky Ukko build. I haven't seen this one before, but it was a very slow Ukko that isn't speed tuned with Siphi, but we can see that it has a decent amount of HP. Okay, at least his Ukko got polymorphed as well. Not sure if that gives us a chance though, because Varl against Rotos isn't a great matchup. First of all, it's a weak affinity, and I don't have any multi-hitters, but also... Wait, what should I do? But also Rotos can... Okay, I guess... Never mind. I guess this guy doesn't have the bestest of the gears because he's low level, so maybe I do have a chance. But Rotos will kill Varl through the block damage that he gets from his A3, and it's also strong affinity, and I don't have multi-hitters, so it would be very hard for me to kill this Rotos. But this doesn't look to be very fast or very high HP Rotos, so I guess it's kind of the gear advantage that it wasn't so bad. If he had like good gear, I think this kind of matchup would be pretty much impossible for me to win, but I wasn't expecting for his team to die so easily. But yeah, it's level 96, so I guess it's to be expected, but I was scared about his champions a bit too much. Not sure if I can kill the Ukko here though, because it looks to be a bit more tanky Ukko. He might still... Okay, nice. Oh, and it's Swift Barrier Rotos, so it doesn't have a lot of damage. Yeah, I guess this guy had actually a very big disadvantage with the gear, so I wasn't expecting these builds, but I'm sure it's because he doesn't have a better gear on his account. Which is to be expected because he's level 96. Unless he bought a lot of packs from the shop, which I assume he didn't. Anyway, win's a win, and it will get me a bit closer to Quintus. Maybe after Satto has been playing with Quintus for 2 months, maybe I will get Quintus as well, but for now it's a long way to go. Damn, he has 600 points more than the rank 2 in live arena. That's quite big gap. I mean, I guess even Rats kind of dropped to the rank 3, but clearly he hasn't been playing live arena a lot for a while. I guess he was doing it a lot at the start, and now he is kind of taking a break. I've had small breaks, but I have still been playing live arena very actively, so... But yeah, I'm 1600 points away, so it's gonna take a while. I think the earliest maybe in a month or month and a half, but I think maybe in 2 months I will get it. So maybe at the end of the summer, pretty much. Which is fine. I want to get it before summer ends, because I will not be able to play 2 hours of live arena daily after that. Okay, so we're again against Aizen. And we already know what he's gonna pick. It's going to be Harima, Janika, and Sifi. So I don't think Necret is actually that great, because he's gonna go with the Janika. But I don't want to open with Helic. Well, actually, I could have gone with UDK. I ran out of time and I didn't think about it, but yeah, I will do Helicat as the last pick for sure, assuming he doesn't go with Ukko. But I think he's just gonna ban the Helicat, so it won't be that good. Oh, he went with UDK. Probably I still want to ban the UDK instead of Harima in this fight, but that at least means that he can go with Ukko. But yeah, we pretty much knew his team because we have met him before, and I guess he's also lacking a lot of top champions, or like at least some of them. He doesn't obviously have like Taras and so on. Okay, I guess he isn't streaming right now, but well. Here is his Twitch channel if you're interested. I don't think he has a YouTube channel. Yeah, I don't think he has one. Anyway, he does a lot of streaming about live arena and PvP content, so you might be interested of that. Okay, so we actually got the Rotos in because Helicat is so annoying that people often do like to ban it, which is kind of nice because often I don't get my Rotos in the fights. He actually went with Rotos this time instead of Jannika, which is interesting. He does have +4 Jannika and likes to use it, but maybe it's because I went with the... Well, actually, I don't know. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go with Jannika. I'm sure he has a reason, but... I mean, Rotos is a good matchup against Rotos in general. Especially since he does have Siphi and I don't, but I don't think it gives him an insane advantage. Maybe he did it for the Varl block damage or Varl/Helicat potential block damage. I'm not sure. But he does like to use his +4 Jannika usually. I don't think in any other fights that I've had with him has he been using Rotos against me. Wait. So I do have both of the nukers with Necret protection. So Rotos probably should die. I mean, he can weak hit on Rotos. Okay, it did weak hit. The Duchess had the defense buff, so I kind of wanted to try kill Rotos and force them to waste revives, but I guess it didn't play out like I wanted it to. Do I want to just... Yeah, I guess I will do this. It's kind of issue. I should have protected my Duchess because my Duchess will definitely die now and it's not gonna be able to survive. Yeah, probably I might be done here. No attack buff anymore, and he does have his double revives. Though I guess the Duchess basically lost all of its HP, but because of the Harima passive, my Rotos will not really do his normal damage. Who do I want to protect? I think Rotos, yeah. I'm not sure. Well, the Duchess is so low HP that maybe I can actually kill both of them. Okay, nice. Yeah, the Varl HP destruction came in clutch here. And now I definitely need to kill this Harima. If I can kill this Harima, I will definitely win. Or very likely, so... Does he have A3? Because... Okay, he didn't have A3. Nice, nice. So... Wait, what? Did he not... I guess he didn't do enough damage to proc. Ah, fuck. That actually went horribly for me there. His Rotos didn't do enough damage to proc my Rotos passive. Wait, do I have double turn now or not? Please, please give a crit. Please give a crit. Nice, okay, good. There you go. Nice. I mean, he does miss many of the meta champions as well, but I was not expecting to be able to win against him, but I am happy about this. I guess Varl is okay. I mean, it's kind of funny because it's not like Varl is soloing their teams, but he's kind of doing useful things. He's able to deal some damage to Harima, and he's able to destroy their reviver's HP, and it kind of feels like he's doing just enough that my Rotos can finish the fights, because this has happened in many other fights as well, and it wasn't the same if I use Initve, because Initve is just very like hard countered by the Harima. But yeah, that's nice. Wait, so I think we actually only lost one fight today, and it was against the guy with like Taras, Maritska, Harima, like everything that you can have in this game. And it was a 15-minute fight and we almost won it, so actually it's going pretty good. If I was able to like maybe play that fight better, maybe I wouldn't have lost any fights today. But yeah, like I mentioned at the start of the video, I was kind of expecting to do pretty bad today, and last time was kind of lucky and Varl wouldn't be good, but I guess he was just not that he is the bestest champion in the game, but I kind of needed a champion like Varl, so he's kind of performing better than I would have ever even thought about him before. Yeah, let's go with the Rotos. Basically, it's the same team comp that we've been using. In order to get the turn on a champion like Varl, there isn't that many options. Like, either you need to outspeed the enemy, which isn't an option for me, and then basically you're looking at shields and block damage and that type of stuff. So I'm pretty much picking Nakarada and Helicat every fight. I haven't been going with Ukko and Cardiel as much today or the last time because of Varl, but they are options as well if I can't use Helicat. So in this fight, if I pick Helicat, he can definitely go with Ukko. But I can easily ban the Ukko, so it's fine. We will go with that. Also, I haven't been meeting out of like Georges, which are a very big issue for me in speed teams. But for some reason, lately people haven't been picking him. I think it might not be as good against everybody else, but against me specifically, using any kind of speed team with Georges is very hard for me. Okay, so he didn't even go for Ukko. I think I should probably just ban one of the nukers at this point then. This is actually kind of odd choice, but maybe I will just actually ban the Leoreos, right? Yeah, I will ban the Leoreos because I think either way it's not issue for me. This team seems pretty good, but if he was able to kill my Nakarada, then and he banned my Helicat, then he would be able to, of course, kill my team with double hit from Leoreos. But I think if it's just Harimas the nuker and the supports are not that threatening, then I should be totally fine. I should be able to kill this team even without Rotos, just with Varl. And I think in general it will be very hard to kill any teams with just Varl, but this is squishy enough team that even Varl might be able to do it. But yeah, nice. Yesterday I made a tier list, or this is a funny story. So I made this tier list like a week ago, and if you have seen that video, you know why. It's because that video has like an ad on it. But I made the video like a week ago, and I was waiting for the ad people to approve the ad and so on. And then Plarium has to rebalance the champions or the item sets just during that time when they never want to rebalance anything in this game. And of course I had to redo the entire 40-minute video. And well, I actually didn't do it. I kind of edited it a bit, but yeah, I still had to do a lot of work and redo that video. And then that video wasn't popular at all, like barely anybody watched it. I think the last time, I've only made one tier list before, but last time I made a live arena tier list, and that got like 7k views. And I thought that this would be like a good video as well, because many people have been asking items set tier list in the comments. But that video only got like 1k views and it totally bombed, and I put so much time into making that video, but whatever, at least today's live arena is going well, so it's kind of bringing my mood back up. This arbiter is very low HP, maybe I can kill it with A3, event through the Harima. Yeah. That way he will have to waste his revive and I can kind of make progress in this fight. But I think pretty much I will win this fight, it's just a matter of time at this point. But yeah, I've been kind of having mood swings because some videos do bad or whatever, but every time arena goes well, then it gets my mood back up, so I'm happy about this. By the way, if you guys have other video topics that you would like me to cover, I'm of course always open to them. Though I feel like often the things that people ask me to do, for some reason those videos don't do very well, but I'm not sure like what happened. I guess there is many videos about items at tier list and whatever, but I think there were some other videos as well that people asked me to do them, and I thought those videos would do well, and then they didn't do well at all, so. But I do need to make some other videos than just live arena every day. Though I think big part of my channel is definitely that I want to show the practical side of PvP, so I will definitely do like every week the platinum push, unless I'm not able to do it, and live arena videos, but I need to mix in a little bit of other videos as well sometimes, or like a few times a week. But yeah, maybe on Sunday, maybe I will do something else than live arena. We will see. I'm kind of trying to do a lot of videos now on summer, but we will see how it plays in practice. I kind of had a... I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I kind of had a small break from doing videos, that I was doing them a lot less in the last month, but now I'm going to do a lot of videos again. Wait, nobody's actually gonna do the ally attack, but I guess we still want to rotate the cooldowns. Damn, the Necrat heals with the bolster is pretty good. I do wish that I could put both of my Necrats in bolster, since I have mentioned it before that this... Well, actually, let me show the build. The slow one in okay, I wasn't able to cancel it, but the slow one in 0 speed is in normal shield set, but I'm just not able to do a good bolster build with low speed, or I don't think I can do any type of bolster build with 0 speed, but I also want it to be a good build, so I'm not sure when I will be able to do it, or if I will be able to do it. But since I do have the bolster dodges, running a shield Necrat isn't totally unviable for me, especially since I have 2 of them, so I can kind of do it. And I used the shield one in classic arena defense with the bolster dodges, so I don't think I will change it anytime soon, unless I happen to get good bolster pieces. Well, Helicat is definitely going to be good against Taros, but do I still want to go with Varl in this fight? I think the issue just is that Staldus often doesn't have enough damage to kill a team like this, so I think we still have to go with Varl. this guy looks to be very high points, so I assume he does have very good gear. So maybe we're finally gonna get a loss against somebody. And we do have to ban the Warlord, there's no other choice. I think the last nuker is gonna be Harima or Rotos for sure. Yeah, well, yeah, we will go with the same thing. I think it makes sense. Definitely, Helicat is one of the better ways to deal with Taras, if you can, but you cannot always pick it if they go with Ukko and so on. Oh, he went with George. That's actually not good for me. That might be trouble, because my Helicat is definitely gonna go before George, but it might just... Okay, he banned the Helicat, but George can just kill my Duchess through Stone Skin and through block damage and everything, so if he instantly kills my Duchess, this is going to be issue. If my Rotos doesn't get feared and doesn't proc reaction, it might be able to kill... Okay, never mind, he got well up. It might have been able to kill the George through everything. Okay, this doesn't look good. I guess it will take a while before I can do anything to his team. Luckily, my Duchess survived that at least. Ah, goddammit, both Rotos and Nakarada got feared there. Now, I actually want to go with the AoE. No, actually no, I don't want to do it. I was gonna say that I want to do it to stack the passive, because the A1 doesn't stack the wall passive. But he would get hit by the Taras passive anyway, so I'll just save it because of that. Yeah, this kind of looks like a doomed fight though, because he can kill both Rotos and Duchess easily with the A1, yeah. Yeah, it's just too good team. Remember I mentioned this before, George is very hard pick for me, because I don't have ways to deal with him, and there you saw it again. Of course, I usually like to pick Guardian against George, which is kind of my only way to try to counter him, but he had the last pick and I wasn't able to do anything about that. It happens. Of course, George didn't quite make S tier in my tier list, and that is because he's still a lot worse than the top 3 nukers, even though he's the most damage in the game by far. But the top players with a lot of good champions, they have many ways to deal with George. Taras can just take a hit and you can outspeed him and you can threaten him in other ways. Or if you have something like Maritska, or you have Siphi and one more reviver, and those kind of things will be so. Anyway, we got a second loss, but can we get 1 or 2 wins to try to get past it? Okay, he went... This might be another team actually where enemy picks George, because that's usually what these kind of teams pick. Do I want to go with Varl against this one? I think Ukko is definitely something that I really want to go here with. But if I go with Ukko, that means that I'm not gonna go with Helicat. He's probably going to ban either way, so... Wait. The issue is that the Siphi is gonna turn meter boost. I'm not sure if my Helicat can go before. Should I take a risk? No. I was thinking about not going with Duchess at all and going with Helicat, but nah, let's not do that. He will still ban my Helicat, so... fuck. Should I have gone with Helicat? At least it is a Stone Skin Justice, but still. Okay, well, Rotos is gonna be good here, but I think he's gonna ban Rotos, which is issue. Should I go with Wall or Status? No, let's still go with Wall. But yeah, this looks like a very hard team for me. It's always those pesky speed teams that I'm just not able to deal with. I think if he lets me have Rotos, then I should be okay, but I don't think he will let me have Rotos. Oh, he actually let me have Rotos. I mean, Ukko would have definitely been good in this fight as well, but I rather take my risk with Rotos and hope that he doesn't get stunned and I'm able to deal some damage. But if my Rotos gets a turn, then he should definitely be able to kill Siphi, and if he gets a crit on Ukko, he might even be able to kill Ukko. And at least we did have the bolster judges, so he wasn't able to put block buffs on me. He does have a very big shield though. Can I kill through it? What do I even want to do here? Oh, fuck. My judges already died. Okay, so if I kill the Siphi and whatever, they are gonna get revived with... yeah, I'll still go with... Assuming I can even kill the Siphi, but Ukko will revive him, which is going to be so. Maybe if I can get the extra turn with Rotos. Well, he doesn't have multi-hits, so... And maybe if I can get the extra turn with Rotos, I might be able to... Oh, nice, that's good. Okay, what do I want to do here? I guess, yeah, we want to kill the Siphi, but... it kind of looks like we might be able to win this. It will kind of depend on RNG, and... Rotos, of course, interesting. Yeah, let's kill... I'm not sure if I should just let the Baron stay alive and try to go for Ukko, but he doesn't have revive up now, so let's just kill the Baron. Oh, okay, nice. I'm not sure if I will make a mistake here, but surely Valk will die, yeah. Okay, I guess that's it. Even if I don't crit here, then I still would have enough time to finish him off. I was a bit scared of this team, but I think if it was Georgid instead of Baron, then it would have been a lot worse for me. Baron is actually very good matchup for Rotos, so... Anyway, maybe we can get 1 or 2 more fights in. Almost at 2.4k points today. Wait, is this the same team, or... I didn't look at the name too closely, but is it the same guy? I think he was around the same number of points. Okay, I guess it's not the same guy. Maybe we fought this guy before as well. But yeah, I'm not sure if I can really like if Varl can take all the credit in this fight. I think the Helicat and UDK are definitely doing a lot of work as well, but I guess they're just all working pretty well in this team comp, and having the really fast Helicat is kind of doing a number on my enemies. I don't think the ultra fast Helicat build is that popular, and people are kind of used to them being medium speed and nuke builds, so this is kind of catching some people off guard. That's how we had the 15-minute fight against that one guy. There's no way that he's not gonna ban my Helicat in this fight. Yeah, Helicat would have been so good against this one. The UDK is of course going to be issue, but I guess Varl can kind of kill him after the stone skin ends if I'm still alive at that point. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, but let's not go with A1. I'm thinking if I should protect Rotos or Duchess, but I want to protect both of them, but let's just protect Rotos because I don't want him to die to the double hits, but okay, damn it. But if I do protect Rotos, then he's definitely gonna go for killing the Duchess first. Wait, can we just brute force through his stone skin? I didn't even think that was an option, but it kind of looks like it's an option. Yeah, it's almost dead. It's gonna die before it would have expired otherwise. But my Rotos doesn't have protection from Necret now. He does have bone armor, so he's gonna survive this nuke, but he's not gonna take it well. I almost would prefer that he would die to it, because I would have been able to revive him with Duchess. Ah, damn it. I weak hit on him, so I didn't destroy the shield with the main damage, and I didn't steal any HP. This might seem kind of weird, what are you doing, but I'm almost thinking about going for the A2 just to rotate. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Just to heal himself with the bolster and the buff. Okay, who do I want to protect? Here is a big pickle to me. I kind of want to protect everybody, to be honest, but probably I should still protect the Duchess. I want her to be like in this fight, so maybe he can pull off a second revive. Yeah, okay, he's still going for the Duchess. That's kind of weird. Why didn't he just go for the Necret in that case? But yeah, I need the Duchess to pull off a revive after I kill the UDK. Unless I can get another ally protection on maybe Rotos, but damn, the Necret, the bolster is doing insane work and healing him a lot. I think he's in both bolster and immortal. So that's a lot of heals. Nice. He wasn't even able to kill my Rotos with the double hit. Though I think he's definitely gonna die to the... If I kill the UDK, he's definitely gonna die to it. Okay, one more turn till revival. It just, I hope that by the time I get it, his Helicat doesn't get the passive back up again. But damn, this Necret is being a big... Oh, damn it. Fuck. I wish the Necret would have died there, but Necret is healing a lot, but now he's definitely gonna die because he kind of got unlucky there. Wait, no, he can actually recover from this. So he just got healed with the bolster, and now he has the heal, and he's gonna do the bolster and immortal again, and he's pretty much gonna be full HP. Damn. Okay, never mind, he's actually totally fine. Wow, he was like 0 HP just now, and now he's almost okay again. I guess this is going to be the last fight. I think this fight is taking so long that I don't have time to do any other. Damn, I wish I had a crit there, because I think if that crit, then I would have been able to win the fight, but now he might get... who do I want to protect here? I think this is kind of risky. Maybe I should protect the Duchess, but I'm gonna go for Rotos protection, actually. Because I'm kind of afraid that the Helicat will have the... Oh, he got refresh proc there. I'm kind of afraid that the Helicat will have the passive backup again when I kill the Duchess. But if I can get Necret protection up in time, I don't think I will, but if I can, or if Duchess survives it, then I can get the ally protection on her again. Yeah, okay, I don't think Necret can die to the A2, so... Okay, never mind, he did die. Can my Duchess survive this? Okay, he doesn't have the passive just yet. That's great. But yeah, this Necret in bolster and immortal is proving to be like unmovable ball to the enemy team, and he almost kills it, and then the next turn it's back up full again, even though I basically don't have any heals in my team. Only the small heal that you get from Duchess revive, but then he does have both immortal and bolster healing him, and he's getting extra turns with the A2, and he has refresh and his passive reducing the cooldown of his A2. Nice. So we got extra turn there, and then the bone armor happened to kill the UDK just in time, so that we can actually kill this Duchess. Okay, I guess that went pretty well. I'm not really sure if we can give the credit of this fight to Varl, but we did win it with Varl, so we will take it. I think the most that Varl did in this fight was do a little bit of damage to the stone skin with his A3. That kind of helped, because we were able to kill the stone skin before it actually ran out, but other than that it was mostly the other three that were winning this fight. And of course their builds played a big role here as well. Rotos is very fast, and Duchess is very tanky for a fast build like this, and then Necret does have his bolster build. Actually, let me show you those three builds quickly, because they were kind of performing very well in that fight. So here is the Duchess that I was using, and this is kind of my fast offense Duchess in stone skin and kind of fast build. And it is maybe a bit more on the tankier side than full speed, but it is kind of 50-50. It is kind of fast and kind of high HP, but not ultra high HP or ultra fast. Actually, this banner is pretty bad since it doesn't have percentage defense, but I can't help it. And yeah, this is kind of weird combination that I'm using speed boots with HP ascension, but then it also does have defense subset, so this just gives a lot of stats. But of course, ideally HP boosts would give you more stats, but it kind of depends what you happen to roll. But of course, this is an incredible boots for a build like this. Do I not have... I think I actually do have HP gloves with Ascension, but I think they are on my Python. Wait, why is it not showing? Let's see. Yeah, okay, so I do have one kind of better one, but it's on my Python and not these judges, because I use this one in classic arena defense. But yeah, you get the idea. It's basically going for like balanced speed, HP, and tankiness. I guess I could definitely clip this build a bit more. I'm always out of speed clips. You can never have enough speed clips. Nice. I guess that's another 2 more speed on that build, so we will definitely take it. And by the way, this is a good example that you definitely don't want to underestimate 5-star pieces, especially shields, even on nuker builds, but just items in general on support builds. Often, if you have the right stats, then even 5-star pieces can be very good. Actually, my Python has the best example of a good 5-star piece. Okay, this is kind of course, a bonkers piece, but yeah, this 5-star helmet is definitely way better than any 6-star helmets that I have, but it does basically have everything. That it has all of the good substats, and it does have HP ascension and mythic on HP. Of course, in general, for tank pieces, it will be very hard for 5-star pieces to be better, but it is possible in this kind of rare cases. But if we are talking about speed builds or accuracy builds, then often if you have the right stats, then 5 stars can definitely be better. And like I mentioned, on shields for nukers, I'm not sure if anybody is on a 5-star shield, but actually I do have one good cruel shield. But often a 5-star shield with the right substats might even be better than 6-star shield on a nuker. Yeah, here's a good example of a decent 5-star shield that I have. But anyway, what other builds was I... Oh yeah. So this is the Nakarada that I was using. This is the one that I use in arena defense. In like the only speed that it gets is from faction guardians, but it's basically 0 speed in reaction and as tanky as possible. But this other one is kind of for live arena, and it is kind of fast and kind of tanky with no reaction at all, but with some refresh instead. And it's in both Immortal and Bolster, as you saw in the last fight, so it did an insane amount of healing, because it does get extra turns with the A2, and then his passive also reduces the cooldown of the A2, and then refresh procs can also reduce the cooldown of the A2, so it's a nice combination. Wait, what was the last jump? Oh, I guess Rotos. Well, nothing much to say about Rotos. You have definitely seen my Rotos before, but it's just a basic, like, balanced high speed and high damage build. But anyway, that's it for this video, and if you have any questions in comments, I will definitely do my best to help with that, and see you next time.